Hello students, let's continue with a revision of simple linear equations. This is part 2 of revision 1. So we continue with question 11. Question 11, 3.8 is equal to x minus 1.9. So we have x on the right hand side this time. So it's always easier for us to have x on the left hand side. But let's work this out. So here again, let's transpose minus 1.9 from the right hand side to the left. Okay, so it will become plus 1.9. So let's do that. So we already have 3.8 plus 1.9. This will be equal to x. So let's add up 3.8 and 1.9. Add it up. 8 plus 9 is 17. Carry 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5.7. So we have found the value of x. X is equal to 5.7. So this is our final answer. In all of these questions, children, you can verify your answer. Now, how do you verify? Now, I already have, I have found the value of x here. Isn't it? X is 5.7. Now, you can put it in this place. Put 5.7 here and minus 1.9 and see whether you get 3.8. In all your questions, once you find the value of the unknown quantity, you can substitute the value and solve it and find out whether it is correct. That's a way for you to check your answer. Let's go to the next one. Minus 3 1 by 5 is equal to x plus 2. So here also, now I'm going to leave minus 3 1 by 5 on the left hand side. I'm going to transpose this plus 2 to the left hand side. It's going to become minus 2. This is equal to x. So let's convert this now. Minus 5 3s are 15 plus 1 16 by 5 minus 2 is equal to x. So here we are going to make this a fraction by giving the denominator 1, and now our LCM here will be 5. Okay, so 5 into 1 is 5, so 16 into 1 is 16, so that is minus 16. Minus 16, and here on the other side we have minus here already. Now 1 5s are 5, so 2 into 5. 2 5s are 10. This will be equal to x. So now let's simplify this. Minus 16 minus 10, signs are the same. Put the same sign. Minus and add 16 plus 10 is 26. Minus 26 by 5. This is equal to x, or x is equal to minus, now we can simplify 26 by 5. 26 by 5 we can convert it to a mixed number. 5 5s are 25 minus we have 1. So what is my mixed number here? 5 1 by 5. So my value of x is minus 5 1 by 5. Final answer. Question 13. 4a plus 7 equals 27. So now let's find the value of a. So let's start by saying 4a equals 27 minus 7, because we have transposed plus 7 from the left hand side to the right hand side. It becomes minus 7. So 4a equals 27 minus 7 is 20. Now let's find the value of a. A is equal to 20 divided by 4. Again, here we have transposed 4, which is multiplication, to the right hand side, so it's become division. So 20 divided by 4 is 4 5s are 20. So we have found the value of a. We have solved for a. A is equal to 5. Going on to question 14. X by 7 minus 3 equals 2. So now x by 7, let's leave that on the left hand side and transpose minus 3 to the right hand side. So on the right hand side we already have 2. Now when we transpose minus 3, it becomes plus 3. So now x by 7 equals 5. And now to find the value of x, we say 5 into 7. How did it become into 7? Because here 7 is division, and when we transposed it to the right hand side, it became multiplication. So we have found the value of x. X is equal to 35. So this is our answer. Question 15. 7x minus 4 is equal to 8 minus x. So what we're going to do is first we're going to bring all the x terms to the left hand side. So let's do that. So I already have 7x. Now I'm going to transpose this minus x to the left hand side. It's going to become plus x. And on the right hand side I have 8. I'm going to transpose this minus 4 to the right hand side. It's going to become plus 4. So now let's simplify this. So 7x plus x, 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. Now we can find the value of x. X will be 12 divided by 8. I can cancel both 12 and 8 by 4. Okay, 4 3s are 12 and 4 2s are 8. So I have 3 by 2, which I can simplify further and write 1 by 2. I've made it a mixed number. So now I have found the value of x. X is equal to 1 by 2. So this is my answer. Question 16. 6 plus 3x is equal to 7 minus 2x. So here also let's bring all the x terms to one side. So I have 3x already. I'll keep it here. I'll transpose this minus 2x to the left hand side. It will become plus 2x. On the right hand side I have 7. I'm going to transpose this 6, which is plus, to the right hand side. It will become minus 6. So now I have 3x plus 2x is 5x and 7 minus 6 is 1. So now to find the value of x, I say 1 by 5. How did I get by 5? 5 is multiplication here. So when I take it to the right side, it becomes division and becomes 1 by 5. So I have solved for x. X is equal to 1 by 5. Question 17. 4x plus 3 into x plus 2 equals 10 minus 2x minus 5. So let's be careful. Let's go slowly with this expression here. So let's begin with the first one. 4x, let's write it as it is, plus. Now if you see, between 3 and x there is no sign. So it's understood that it's a multiplication sign. So when it is a multiplication sign, you multiply 3 with each term inside the bracket. So we're going to multiply first 3 with x. So 3 into x is 3x, and then we multiply 3 into 2. 3 2s are 6 plus 6. Now let's go to the other side. We have 10. Again, before the bracket we have a minus sign. That means the sign of all the terms inside should change. 2x has a plus sign. Now because there's a minus sign before it, it will become minus 2x, and minus 5 will now become plus 5. Now on the left hand side, let's have a look at the x terms, okay, and let's work that out first. So 4x plus 3x, 4 plus 3 is 7. So 7x plus 6 equals, on the right hand side, let's work on the numbers. 10 plus 5, that's 15, minus 2x. Now as you can see, there is an x term on the left and an x term on the right. So let's bring all the x terms to the left side. So here we already have 7x. Now let's transpose minus 2x from the right hand side to the left. That's going to turn to plus 2x. On the right hand side we have 15 already. Now we're going to transpose plus 6 to the right hand side. That will become minus 6. So here let's work out 7x plus 2x. 7 plus 2 is 9. 9x is equal to 15 minus 6, which is 9. So if 9x is equal to 9, x will be 9 by 9, because we have transposed this 9, which is multiplication here, to the right side. It becomes division. So 9 and 9 gets cancelled, and that's equal to 1. So we have solved for x. We have found the value of x. X is equal to 1. So this is our answer. Question 18. Now here let's be careful with the left hand side and the right hand side. Let's simplify this carefully. So let's begin. So here we have A, and before the bracket here we have a minus sign. That means the sign of all the terms inside the bracket will change. So plus 2A will become minus 2A, plus 5 is minus 5. Now here again we have a minus sign. So change the sign of all the terms inside. Plus 1 becomes minus 1. Minus 2A becomes plus 2A. So this is the left hand side. Now let's go to the right hand side. Now 3 plus 4A, we can write it as it is because before the bracket there will be a plus sign. So no change. Now here before the bracket we have minus 2. So we need to multiply this with each term inside the bracket. Minus 2 into A is minus 2A. Minus 2 into minus 4. Minus into minus is plus. 2 4s are 8. Now on the left hand side, let's take up all the A terms. So here we have 1A. This will be 1A minus 2A plus 2A. Now look at minus 2A and plus 2A. They will get cancelled because minus 2 plus 2 is 0. So we have only 1A left. So let's write it as A. Now let's look at the numbers. Now here we have minus 5 and we have minus 1. Signs are the same. So put the same sign and add 5 plus 1 is 6. So on the left hand side we have A minus 6. Now let's see what we have on the right hand side. So let's take the numbers. We have 3 and 8. 3 plus 8 is 11. And let's take the A terms now. Now here we have 4A, that is plus 4A minus 2A. So plus 4 minus 2 signs are different. Put the sign of the bigger number and subtract. 4 minus 2 is 2. So that's plus 2A. Now let's bring all the A's to the left hand side. So we already have one A here. Let's transpose plus 2A to the left hand side. Now that will become minus 2A. On the right hand side we already have 11. Let's transpose minus 6 to the right hand side. That becomes plus 6. So let's solve this. 1A minus 2A, signs are different. 1 minus 2. So put the sign of the bigger number and subtract. 2 minus 1 is 1A. Now here 11 plus 6 is 17. So now we can find the value of A. That will be 17 divided by minus 1. How did it become minus 1? Because here minus 1 is multiplication. When we transposed it to the right hand side, it became division. So we have minus 1. Now 17 has a plus sign. Plus into minus is minus. 17 divided by 1 is 17. So we have solved for A. The value of A is minus 17. So this is our answer. A is minus 17. Question 19. So we have all these terms on the left hand side and on the right hand side we have a 0. So we have to work all this out and find the value of y, which is the unknown term. So let's work out carefully. So first we need to multiply 5 into y. So let's begin that. 5 into y is 5y. Then you multiply 5 into minus 4. The sign is minus. 5 4s are 20. Let's go to the next part. Minus 2 into y is minus 2y. And then minus 2 into minus 9. Minus into minus is plus. 2 9s are 18. Then we go on to the next part. Minus 2 into y. That is minus 2y. And minus 2 into plus 4. So that is minus 2 4s are 8. Now this should be equal to 0. So now let's work on the y terms. We have 5y, which is plus 5y, minus 2y, minus 2y. So let's take it to the working column here and write 5y minus 2y minus 2y. So let's take 5 minus 2 minus 2 and then work this out. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. So that's 1y. That is one way of working it out. Okay, so here we have plus 1y. This is equal to that. So here let's write down plus 1y is simply y. Now let's work on the numbers. What are the numbers we have? Minus 20, plus 18 and minus 8. So let's work on that. We have minus 8. So let's get all our numbers here. We have minus 20, plus 18 and we have minus 8. Okay, now we have two numbers with a minus sign. So let's put the same sign and add 20 plus 8 is 28 plus 18. Here signs are different. So let's put the sign of the bigger number and subtract. 20 minus 18 is 10. So we have minus 10. So here we have y minus 10 is equal to 0. Now to find the value of y, we say y is equal to 0 plus 10 because we are transposing minus 10 from the left hand side to the right hand side. So that becomes plus 10. So now let's solve for y. Y is equal to 0 plus 10 is 10. So now we have found the value of y. Y is equal to 10. Question 20. Now let's be careful when we work out the left hand side as well as the right hand side. So let's begin with the left hand side. So on the left hand side we have 2 into 3x. 2 3s are 6, 6x. Now multiply 2 into minus 2. That's minus 2 2s are 4. Now let's go on to this. Minus 4 into 6x. Minus 4 6 are 24. So that's 24x. Then minus 4 into plus 4, the sign is minus, 4 4s are 16. On the right hand side, we have 2 into x, which is 2x. And then we have 2 into minus 8, 2 8s are 16. Then minus 5 into 2x. So that will be minus 10x. Minus 5 into minus 6. Minus into minus is plus. 5 6s are 30. And we have plus 7x. Now on the left hand side, let's look at all the x terms. Now we have 6x minus 24x. So here the sign is plus. So signs are different. Plus 6 and minus 24 signs are different. Put the sign of the bigger number and subtract. We need to subtract 24 and 6. So minus. Now 4 minus 6 you can't do, so you need to borrow. 14 minus 6 is 8 and 1 we have 18. So that is minus 18x. Now let's look at the numbers. Here we have minus 4 and minus 16. Signs are the same, isn't it? So put the same sign and add. 16 plus 4 is 20. So left hand side we finished. Now let's look at the right hand side. Again, look at all the x terms. 2x minus 10x plus 7x. So let's write that down. 2x minus 10x plus 7x. Let's write down only the numbers. That will be 2 minus 10 plus 7x. So add up the numbers with a plus sign. So 2 plus 7, that will give us 9 minus 10x. So this is a plus sign. So here also signs are different. So put the sign of the bigger number and subtract. 10 minus 9 is 1 minus 1x. So here we have minus 1x. Now let's look at the numbers. So we have minus 16 and we have plus 30. Signs are different. So we have to put the sign of the bigger number and subtract. So 30 minus 16. So this is 2. 10 minus 6 is 4. 2 minus 1 is 1. So that is 14. Now again, as you can see, we have x terms on the left side as well as the right side. So let's bring it all to one side. Let's bring it all to the left side. So minus 18x will be there as it is. And then we have minus 1x which we are going to transpose. So it becomes plus 1x. On the right hand side, we have plus 14. We're going to transpose minus 20 to the right hand side. It will turn to plus 20. So now that becomes plus 20. Now let's simplify this. Minus 18 plus 1. So signs are different. Put the sign of the bigger number and subtract. 18 minus 1 is 17. 17x is equal to 14 plus 20 is 34. 14 plus 20 is 34. Now we can find the value of x. X is equal to 34 divided by minus 17. How did we get minus 17? Okay, here we have minus 17, which is multiplication. So when we transposed it to the right side, it became division. So here this is a plus sign. Okay, now plus into minus is minus. 34 divided by 17 is 2. Okay, 17 twos are 34. So we have minus 2. So we have solved for x. X is equal to minus 2. So this is our answer. So with this, children, we come to the end of revision 1, and we will continue with the remaining questions in our next video. Thank you, children.